The Art Director's Debrief: Anatomy of a Broken Promise. Hello, and welcome back to the Emotive Archive. We left our two tormented protagonists on a sea of ice, bound together by a terrible pact. Victor Frankenstein, against every fiber of his being, has promised to create a female companion for his creature, a final, desperate attempt to quell his rage and end his own suffering. Today, in our analysis of the first 5 chapters of Volume 3, we will follow Victor on his grim pilgrimage to fulfill this promise. We will witness his internal battle, his ultimate act of defiance, and the catastrophic consequences that follow. This is the story of how a broken promise unleashes a final, unstoppable vengeance. The journey to the remote Orkney Islands is a masterpiece of psychological horror. Victor is a haunted man. He travels through the beautiful landscapes of England and Scotland, but he cannot see their beauty. His mind is a prison, consumed by the abhorred task that awaits him. Clerval, ever the romantic, delights in the world around him. He is a foil to Victor, a reminder of the joyful, innocent connection to nature that Victor has lost forever. Victor's inability to share in Clerval's joy highlights the depth of his isolation. He is physically present, but his soul is elsewhere, shackled to the monstrous secret he carries. This journey is not a tour, it is a funeral procession for his own spirit. His decision to leave Clerval and proceed alone to one of the most remote and desolate islands is symbolic. He must perform this unholy act of creation in a place that mirrors his own internal state, barren, isolated, and cut off from all of humanity. The laboratory on the Orkney Island is a stark contrast to his first. His original workshop in Ingolstadt, while solitary, was a place of feverish, hopeful ambition. This new one is a place of pure dread. It is a miserable hut, a workshop of filthy creation, not powered by hope, but by a reluctant, soul-crushing obligation. As he begins his work, his mind is flooded with a new kind of horror. It is not just the revulsion of the physical task, but the terror of the potential consequences. This is a critical turning point in his character. For the first time, Victor is thinking beyond his own immediate suffering and considering the long-term impact of his actions on humanity. He is plagued by a series of horrifying what-ifs. What if the female creature is 1,000 times more malignant than her mate? What if she too feels revulsion for him, leading to a new cycle of hatred and violence? What if she refuses to comply with their pact to leave humanity in peace? And the most terrifying thought of all, what if they breed? What if they spawn a race of devils that would plague the earth and curse future generations? In this moment, Victor is finally grappling with the full weight of his responsibility as a creator. He is thinking not just as a tormented individual, but as a member of the human species. This internal debate culminates in the novel's second great creation scene, which is in fact a scene of destruction. Just as he is about to complete his work, he looks up and sees the creature grinning at him through the window. In that single horrifying moment, all his fears crystallize. He sees in the creature's expression a demonic triumph. He imagines the female creature and sees not a companion, but an accomplice. And in a fit of rage and revulsion, he tears the unfinished female form to pieces. This act is the definitive point of no return. It is his final, absolute rejection of his creation and his responsibilities. It is a declaration of war. He has chosen to doom his creature to an eternity of loneliness, and in doing so, he has sealed his own fate. The creature's reaction is not just rage. It is the howl of a soul whose last hope for happiness has been sadistically destroyed before its very eyes. Its transformation is now complete. The being that once wept at the beauty of music and secretly helped a poor family is now gone forever, replaced by a true fiend. And it delivers its famous, chilling vow. "It is well. I go, but remember, I shall be with you on your wedding night." This threat is a masterpiece of psychological terror. It is not a promise of immediate violence, but a curse of prolonged, agonizing suspense. It links the creature's ultimate act of revenge to Victor's ultimate moment of potential happiness, ensuring that Victor will never know a moment of peace. The horror that follows is swift and brutal. After disposing of the female creature's remains at sea, Victor's boat is blown off course and he lands in Ireland, where he is immediately met with suspicion and hostility. He is accused of a murder that occurred on the beach the previous night. And in the novel's most gut-wrenching reveal, the body is brought before him, and he discovers it is his dearest, most loyal friend, Henry Clerval, bearing the black, choked marks of the creature's hands. This is the first direct fulfillment of the creature's war. It has destroyed the man who represented everything good and noble in Victor's life, the man who nursed him back to health. Victor's earlier nightmare of holding a corpse in his arms has now become a waking reality. His collapse into another nervous fever is a complete mental and moral shattering. The ambitious student is gone. The proud creator is gone. All that remains is a broken man, haunted by the ghosts of those his actions have destroyed. He is now truly alone, a prisoner not just in an Irish jail, but in the inescapable prison of his own guilt. The final tragic chase is about to begin. I leave you with this question to consider. In destroying the female creature, did Victor make a heroic choice to protect humanity, or did he commit his most selfish and cruel act of all? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for joining me in the Emotive Archive.